Why would they come here? What are some of the reasons that would attract an illegal alien to come to Oregon? Right. They're accepting, right? Yeah.
Good place to grow marijuana.
Well, we'll get into that. You're far away from interior patrols. Anyone know the Border Patrol used to do interior patrols? We used to be active in it. What happened? The law didn't change. What changed? Could be enforcement. They didn't have bed space for us. Anytime we did an operation in Las Vegas, anyone been to Las Vegas? Right? You ever been there and seeing the guys clicking the cards? Right? Okay. We did an operation out there. We sacked up, that means arrest. We arrested probably 100 within our first day. What happened then? We didn't have the bed space. There was still more out there. But what happened? That's it. If we are at our capacity and we can't put them anywhere, what are we going to do? They just shut down the operation. They said, hey, good job. Now go back to Yuma. And actually, Las Vegas is one of our territories in Yuma. If you look at a geographical map, we are responsible for that area. ICE, their funding has been cut. They've had a lot of restrictions on specifically what their cases they're going to handle. They'll handle aggravated felons. They'll handle sex crimes. They'll handle a lot of stuff that if you just had somebody just say, hey, I'm an illegal alien and come pick me up, well, they do it. We've had issues where I've called and they said, hey, call Border Patrol. I said, I am Border Patrol. And they kind of were taken aback by that. So the nearest Border Patrol station is how far away? It's probably about 270, 300 miles, somewhere around there. It's Port Angeles, I believe, is probably the closest Border Patrol station you guys have to you here. Driver cards. Can you imagine if this passes, what will happen? You guys will become a magnet. People will want to come here. The word will get out. In Yuma, if you're not familiar with Yuma, we were arresting close to 800 to 1,000 people a day, every single day. And we had a workforce of maybe 200 to 300 agents. That's it. Do the math. It was out of control. It was absolutely out of control. If you guys don't know what this is called a rescue beacon. Start off good and yes, sir. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. This is a rescue beacon. This is something that was after a very tragic incident that we had out in the Welton area, which is the Yuma AOR, area of operations. And it was El Camino del Diablo, and it's the Devil's Highway. And there was a group that was left stranded by their smuggler and banded there, and they all perished. This was put up there for a good reason. It was put up there, and if you read that, I'll read it for you. It says, if you need help, push red button. U.S. Border Patrol will arrive in 1 hour. Do not leave this location. And it's got a big tower, got a big blinking line on top of it. We came out with these. This was a good idea at the time. What ended up happening? Anyone take a guess what ended up happening with these towers? Well, they started using them as guide beacons. You're in the middle of nowhere, hundreds of miles of desolate space. But now you can guide off these, go from one to the next, and circumvent Border Patrol agents that are looking for you. Who would have ever thought that, though, right? Start off as a good thing. Hey, you need help? Press this button, we'll get an agent out there. And then, yes, we did have false calls. Guy would go up there, press a button, and it was like quarterback sneak. You know, you show up, no one's there, and you know everyone's left the area there. This, I am going to leave the room, and I'm going to have Cynthia read this for me. So it's been 6 years, and it still brings back a lot of emotions. So excuse me, and I'll be right back.
I think think we all need to appreciate what these men and women go through every single day, and to not be emotionally touched and emotionally hurt by what happens, what they see, what they have to deal with. And then to have people above you not being fully supportive of what you're going through, I think is probably the most disgraceful of all. Derek has asked me to read this to you, please. Dear Daddy, I miss you so much. I think of you day and night, every day. I'm very upset that we've lost you. All my friends talk about their dads, and it makes me feel left out. Why did God make you leave us? I hate it. I need you back. We want you back. I think of you all the time, no matter what I'm doing. I get really sad because you aren't around. I only knew you for 5 years of my life, but I knew you were the best dad in the world. You played with me, watched movies with me, loved me, cared for me, and did everything for me. I need you back. Every day you aren't here, it feels like I'm missing my other half. You were my life, you were my daddy. Everyone needs their daddy and mommy. Every day is a challenge, but somehow we get through it. Just know that we think of you. See you one day. Love you always, Dada. Those are the kinds of impacts that are made every single day on our border family, the people that look after us, and I really appreciate them.
Visit this website. It's the Officer Down Memorial page, and as you can see, there's been over 121 agents that have given their life. And this is the most recent in September. We had an agent run over. It was an automobile accident, but still, nonetheless, there's some family that's been touched by this. With that, I'll play a short video, kind of give you guys an idea of what the border is, and then I'll open up to questions after that.